All right, guys, I've been trying to collect images from AI. AI is weird. Images from AI is a strange game. Let me show you what I have found so far. So if I share my screen, you should be able to see some of the stuff. So AI is strange. Obviously, it doesn't do people super well. It doesn't do words very well. So it's been interesting trying to generate stuff. I've run a lot of queries, tried a lot of things, tried some dystopian stuff. I found that it does kind of better if you feed it sketches or 2D stuff. One of the things that I found is if you tell it to do sketches, it tends to do really well with those as well. Like it's able to create things that feel like this type of content, like this feels like a normal, this looks real. This looks like the human brain can understand this. It didn't actually work out. Sometimes it produces some really wacky things. I had a hard time. I was really trying really hard to create like unicorns attacking a man protecting his son, but it couldn't quite figure it out. If you feed it silhouettes, it tends to do pretty well. Ooh, this is like terrifying. But silhouettes, it does pretty well as far as like accuracy. Part of the power, part of the cool things about this is that it doesn't quite feel right. I mean, you look at some of these humans and they don't look like humans. You know, this kid's got too many chromosomes or too little. It doesn't look right. You want to find that perfect balance. So if you tell it to do a painting, if you tell it to do some type of neo-futurism, you try and make it somewhat abstract, it's able to do that a little easier because there's less complications. I was able to come up with a couple good ones, right? There's a few good images here, but mostly it was just wild. I tried to do like holding up a kid like Simba, and it made everyone weird lion and people. Weird stuff, man. AI creates some weird things. But I got a few good ones. So let's pull up the good ones that I actually have that we're going to work with. So, all right. So we've got a different copy for the ad variants. That was just stuff I pulled from Jasper and then improved with Chat GPT. But I've got a couple good images. Like this one probably is going to catch the eye of people. This one I tried really hard to have like a father and son fighting the Terminator. But like the AI wanted the Terminators to win or the people to be part Terminators. And this is the closest I got to like a human fighting a Terminator. There's some weird ones. I'm certainly not gonna run all of these, right? Like some of these kind of convey things on a subconscious level that are kind of terrifying, like the little kids are fighting weird, creepy old monsters. Some of them are better where there's like a father and son working together. So there's some options I'm gonna do here. I might run some of these, some of the really eye-catching ones, and I have some of the simpler ones. So I'll probably pick two or three of the ones that look normal, and I'll probably pick two or three of the really weird ones, and I'll put them all together. So I've got the materials, I've got my images, and I'm going to probably do overlay with Canva. I'll show you that once I've got it in Facebook Ads Manager. Again, I'm not really going to do a whole lot with it. I might actually just leave a lot of these images as is so they read the text. But yeah, it's pretty simple, right? I've got some images I can play around with. AI is strange. That's kind of the point. So it's hard to find these sort of weird middle ground places where it kind of makes sense for the human brain. But once you do, they tend to work really well. The other campaigns I've run with Facebook ads where I've used images from AI that are just a little different, they seem to work really, really well. So I'm going to play around with Canva, get some of these dialed in, and I'm going to get Facebook ads set up. And that's going to be the next video I show you. So almost done here.